It was a quiet morning in Frederick, Colorado, when a pregnant woman and her two young daughters suddenly vanished. Her husband was the last to see them, smiling, calm, concerned. But beneath that calm, there was something horrifying. Chris and Shanann Watts looked like the perfect couple. They had a beautiful home, two adorable daughters, Bella and Celeste, and another baby on the way. On social media, they were happy, but in real life, things were falling apart. Shanann had been texting friends about Chris acting distant, cold. He had stopped touching her, stopped talking. What she didn't know was that Chris was having an affair. On August 13, 2018, at 1:48 a.m., Shanann came home from a work trip. Just a few hours later, she, Bella, and Celeste were dead. Chris strangled Shanann, then drove his daughters, still alive, to an oil field, where he smothered them. Chris played the worried husband, he gave interviews, he cried on camera, but something felt off. Shanann, if you're out there, just come home. But behind the tears was a killer hiding in plain sight. When Chris took a polygraph, the results were clear. Deception detected. Under pressure, he cracked, but he told only half the truth. He claimed Shanann killed the kids, and he just snapped. That doesn't make sense, Chris. Later, Chris finally confessed. He murdered all three, Shanann, Bella, and Celeste, for freedom, for his mistress, for a new life. In November 2018, he was sentenced to 5 life sentences, without the possibility of parole. Shanann's family still mourns, but her story lives on, not just as a tragedy but as a warning. Monsters don't always look like monsters. Sometimes, they look like the man next door. If you found this story shocking, hit like and subscribe. I'll be covering more real crime cases that shook the world. Comment below, do you think Chris Watts planned this from the start?